Welcome back, rock gnomes and stone giants, to episode 57 of Dion Rising. Oh, I can hear myself. Hold on a second. I'm getting crazy feedback because I have the Twitch thing open and apparently my Twitch sound is on.
Now in surround sound.
I hate this. Okay, much better. Okay, before we begin, this right here is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play campaign brought to you by the Knights of D20. Hi, cuties. What a dream, what a dream. Okay, I think we have like one announcement tonight, so I'm going to throw it over to my friend who I didn't plan a funny little quip about, except that his little shawl is reversible and I'm very obsessed with it. Bobby, go ahead with the announcements.
Yeah, so we have a couple of announcements. First off, happy 2026, everyone. I hope everyone rolls lots of 20s in 26. To our stream, Int Mod Pod, we are going to be coming back the 3rd of next month, so that's going to be February 3rd. Yeah, hold on, I had to do like basic calendar jumping real quick. Me and Dane are going to be talking about barbarian subclasses, so if you're ready to learn about all the subclasses, that's where we're going to do it, and we're going to have a great time doing it. Also, I have it on good authority that Casting Friendships with Kara and Melanie is back in production. So be on the lookout for that. Be in the Discord, which is in our links down below, to peer pressure them into getting episodes out faster. That is a great way to engage with them and make sure that they are on track. Much like myself, who is on track to having the book club back at some point next year, hopefully, at least, if I could ever finish this book that I'm not really loving. And, oh crap, is that next week? Next week, we have Tea Time back, first of the year, and we're going to kind of mix it up with Dark Arts and Crafts. So me and Robin are going to be doing some kind of dark art and some kind of craft, both simultaneously. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but bring some crochet needles because it might be crochet beards. But I'm not sure yet. So I'm gonna get us right back into the action and send it back to our dungeon mother, Kara, so we can get rolling.
Thank you, Bobby. And thank you all again for joining us as we embark on an epic adventure in the world of Dion, where heroes rise, dangers abound, and legends are born. Players, dice at the ready. Dice, 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 dice. One of my friends came to D&D with one single set of regular plastic dice.
I adore that.
Who does that?
To be young again.
To be young and impressionable. Okay. Last time we played, there was a lot going on. You guys are at the Barrock Forge, a giant forge volcano city in the country of Morn, a place of giant and gnomish collaboration and cooperation. A land of political neutrality, but incredible innovation with weapons and forged masterworks. You went there chasing after Seraphina, who was downed in a fight on the Eastern Continent and taken by the U-Union, the UUU cult, and you have managed to get her back. You freed her with a few minor changes to her appearance. That you just discovered when she was able to be unbound from the torturer's table. You managed to meet with Thorgun Sandthane, the sort of giant leader, as well as Irbessa Coppergleam, the gnomish leader here in the city of Morn. And they agreed to help you try and rid their city of the cult once and for all. So, you started a battle. You set a trap here in the Great Forge of Barrock. It is a giant-sized forge with little gadgets and bits and bobs left behind by all the gnomes who work here with the giants to forge masterworks. You've set a couple different things up here in the first round of battle. I think we got through one round last time. You've got a wall of fire that Seraphina cast, sort of blocking off the High Arcanist over on this side of the room, the sort of northeastern side of the room. You've also got some difficult terrain cast with a wild magic surge from the barbarian Bula here in the center. That's difficult terrain, I believe, only for enemies, correct, Robin?
Correct.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what this circle is here. It's sort of in the center. Wall of fire in purple here. You have seen some crazy casting from these two already, just in the first round, but you've got a lot of allies here on the field as well. You have a couple of gnomish constructs here that are being led by Urbessa, Coppergleam. You managed to bring in a couple of the other gnomes that you saved alongside Seraphina. These, like, Latchkey Collective gnomes, sort of the second inventors of this land. There's a gaggle of cultists that came in with your two big bosses. And you've got a stone golem in the room. Two of them, I believe. Or maybe it's just one. No, you've got two stone golems in the room as well, who are controlled by the sort of stone giants as a way to guard this sacred space. So, all that being said, any questions or anything about where we left off last time that we can clarify before we jump right back into combat order? We're at the top of the round.
I think I had hit a nat 20 on my chains, and I think for until I think Jawbone's end of his turn, he's got disadvantage on attack rolls. Had some shadowy tendril thingy majigs come out.
Yes, thank you. Let me write that down. Tell me one more time what that is. Disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah, just I believe it'll just be till like the end of his turn.
Okay. Got it. Okay, awesome. So we are at the top of the order with the gnomish constructs. Let's have them both do some stuff here. So last time they both sent with their big arms that opened up into a spear launcher of some kind. Sent spears launched at the Jawbone, the guy with the jaw hanging out of his face. And yet you guys saw that what would have presumably been like a bludgeoning or a piercing damage was not super effective against him. So, however, they really only have so much that they can do, so they are going to keep their distance for safety and go ahead and do that again, because it didn't do no damage. Okay, they both hit and they do a little good chunk of damage there. But he goes immediately after them. So Jawbone, with big old stone giant Thorgun right in front of him. Let's see, he's got some stone golems around. He's got Bula around him. He's kind of within that difficult terrain. So he is going to... Okay, so I think he's got everybody within this short little area here. So he's got Bula, Thorgun, and two stone golems. Everybody else is safe from this effect, but he is very suddenly going to take like this big gasping breath in. You can hear the air like being sucked into what would be his lungs, maybe if he has them. He looks so dead to you, Bula. Well, now that you're up close, he looks like he's come straight from the casket to haunt your dreams. And he takes this big wheezing breath in, and you can like hear the air like entering his lungs, like through the cracks in his ribs and like whistling through the jawbone and his teeth. And he is going to try and suck the life out of everybody near him. So Bula, Thorgun, and my two stone golems are going to have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Rude.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Nice. Dragon.
A good
Thorgun
start.
failed.
Good start to 2026.
My first roll of 2026 was a nat 20.
Holla! Awesome.
But I also have 7, so 27.
That's good because the other 3 all failed. I have been rolling like trash lately. My dice rolls, even in my home games, have been awful. I need new dice, or I need to put them under the moon or something. So you are going to, I believe, take half damage. Let me double check that.
And just in case everyone did have 13 temp hit points from my very inspiring speech that I gave in the last episode.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I got
Nice.
those.
Very inspired.
So inspired.
Okay, so everybody is going to take 22 points of damage except Bula, who passes. You are going to take 11 points of damage for having it for you. And it's necrotic damage.
take
If
that
makes
as well?
any difference.
Okay.
Yeah. What did Eden roll?
Is this magical?
It is... It's an aura. It doesn't say that it's necessarily magical. It's just an aura of necrotic damage. I'll say, yeah, it's magical. It's not like a physical...
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank goodness, because that first one was a 3.
Yikes.
It's not what we want.
No.
But the second one is going to be a 19.
19, cool.
That's
That'll
nothing,
pass.
11?
That'll be half damage. Yep, 11 damage. Necrotic. Okay. He also... He's willing to take some opportunity attacks, so he is going to try and move away from you all. He's hopping up onto the wall. So Bula, you can take an opportunity attack, so can Thorgun.
I guess. She's got her. Let's see. He was not exactly beside her.
Right, he was diagonally. He was right here.
Okay, so she's
He
gonna
was very far either.
reach back and pull out her glaive just to make sure she doesn't miss. Get just a little bit extra reach on that as he's walking away. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Heck yeah.
Thorgun did some big damage with his club, but it didn't look like it had as much of an effect as you would like.
13 points of damage.
Cool. Of what kind?
That would be slashing.
Okay. Again, yeah, like you try and hit him. It's like he doesn't have enough flesh for it to be making like that much of a dent in him. He's not bleeding as you slash him. You could hear like bones breaking, but a lot of his bones are already like rotted through. And you can see him like magically kind of stitching his body together and keeping his body upright by like sheer force of will and magic alone. As you guys take those swings at him.
So no bits and pieces fall off or anything like that.
No, unfortunately. Though he takes a little bit of damage. From both those. And that was just an aura that he started with, so now he's gonna actually direct some of his actions at you all. Bula, does a 24 hit you?
I suppose.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, yeah, he whispers an incantation. You can hear it like whistling through his cracked teeth.
Ew.
Yeah. You are going to take 31 points of necrotic damage. And then I'm going to need a constitution saving throw from you.
31. Ouch.
That's
And then you
spicy.
said a con save?
Yeah.
19.
19. That does not pass.
What?
As he casts this, necrotic spell on you, you can kind of feel yourself aging. Like, it's like you feel like your spleen rupture almost. Like, something in your stomach goes like, and like you get that like horrible, like sharp pain in your side. Until a long rest, your hit point maximum is reduced by that amount of damage altogether.
By 31?
Mm-hmm. So you can take Killian's extra HP, you could take that off of it,
Yeah, I did.
and then minus whatever's left over as well. You're reduced completely until a long rest by 31 points of HP.
That's not great.
Yeah, it feels nasty what he just did to you.
She does give a kind of a gargled like, ah!
Yeah, it's like after you eat too much cheese.
There's no such thing.
Explain.
No such thing. Alright.
Okay. That is it for his turn, though. Urbessa's turn. Our little gnome with two big ol' orange poofball pigtails. She is going to, she reaches into her bag and pulls out, a little, like, cloud, again, of these, like, mind-warping gases in a little sphere. And she is just going to, like, crush it in her hands and come running in. She can't quite get close enough, but she's got this sphere of, like, plasma floating around her that she wants to get him with. so she'll try and get him on that next time. Thorgun's already taken a few big hits from this guy, so he's not looking great, the stone giant. But his turn is up, and then it'll be Killian. So Thorgun is going to go in. He's mad. He's rip-roaring mad, so he's going to take the massive hammer off of his back, the gold one that you guys saw up above his mantle that he brought with him. He's going to go in for a hit with that thing so he can do a little bit more damage. Except that's a nat 1, because I can't roll nothing lately. I'm sorry, Giant. Oh, he swings, and this bag of bones just sort of jukes him, gets out of the way. But he's got a multi-attack, so let's try it again. I wish I was kidding. That was another nat 1. That was 2 in a row.
Eric, get your head in the game.
I am using the digital dice, but that was hard. That was hard to accept. Took a picture of it because that's rough. Yeah, Thorgun is so mad. He's so mad. He's just like roaring. He's been like very like dignified for a giant, but you are seeing this is a giant right here that you guys are fighting alongside. Killian, that's your turn.
All right. So the wall is only like 5 feet up, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So could I, atop of Casimir, have Casimir jump up on the wall and like run along the wall here?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool as heck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just gonna like if he has to dash or anything like that, he'll just do that. He's got 60 feet of movement. He's a horse.
Yeah, go for it.
So I will kind of close in, just galloping along this top wall here, and go right at Jawbones here, and I'm gonna take my currently glowing with divine magic whip and smack him real good.
All right. Smack him good.
All right, so first attack, 14 plus 12, 26 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and that's gonna do, so 12 radiant damage on the first attack. And then I'm gonna strike again. 19 plus 12, so whatever that is. 30 something. And on this one, Killian's going to attempt to use Thunderous Smite. So as Killian whips him the first time, he brings the whip back and just with a loud crack comes across and attacks Jawbones here. So the initial damage with the Radiant Strike is 10. So 10 points of radiant damage. And then an additional 8 thunder damage against him. And he also has to make a strength saving throw. And ideally, I'm trying to knock him towards the wall of fire.
Interesting. Okay. That is a 12 on the strength save.
Okay. So they are pushed back 10 feet from me and have the prone condition.
Very nice. He is just barely not in that fire, but he did fall off the wall, so I'll give him an extra point of bludgeoning for you.
Yeah. And then Killian's just going to Killian's gonna hop down off the wall because I'm sure I have quite a bit of movement speed left. And Casimir is going to begin glowing underneath of Killian while he's atop of him, and as a bonus action for Casimir, it's going to use Healing Touch. So one creature within 5 feet of Casimir regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points. So this is going to our giant friend here. Okay, all right, that's pretty good. So 11 hit points restored.
Healies. Okay, awesome.
And I can't do that again until a long rest.
We're gonna
That's
see it says, "Your steed is magnificent and your healing is much needed. Thank you."
You're quite welcome. Try not to miss next time.
I'm gonna crush you with my club if you say that again.
Well, you'll probably miss, so it's okay.
Your Besta says, "Oh, he got you." Okay. Anything else from Killian?
Nope, that is hit.
Okay. That's Seraphina.
Seraphina, does she have line of sight on this guy, Jawbone guy?
Hmm.
If she's like over here,
Where
she's like
are
on
you?
the
Oh,
floor.
she's over there. Yeah, I think so because he doesn't necessarily go prone, right? When he goes back, Killian.
He does get knocked prone.
He is prone. Okay. Then probably not. He's like down on the floor behind that wall. So you'll need to move,
Okay.
in order to get a line of sight on him.
Seraphina will move like maybe here, like on top. She'll like hop up.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep. That gives you a fine enough sight.
Okay, perfect. She's going to target him for Eldritch Blast. Okay, does 27 hit?
Yes, it does.
And the next one is 26.
I'm gonna point out something new on your character sheet that you haven't been able to look at yet.
Okay.
Something that happened over the last 12 hours
Okay.
to Seraphina. So you have Eldritch Blast if you so choose, but one of these gifts bestowed upon you in the last 12 hours, you realize that you hear the Skykeeper's voice in your head, giving you a little bit of extra control over this. So you now, on your spell list, you should be able to see Skykeeper's Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, okay.
It doesn't do much different, except that you can choose whether they are going to take force damage like usual, or you can change it to necrotic or radiant damage if you so choose.
Okay, Seraphina is gonna try to use this, and I feel like necrotic is not the right answer.
Hmm.
She's gonna
He's
go
so
radiant
dead already.
damage. Just a gut feeling, seeing his like rotting face.
He's already there.
Yeah, you can feel like a dragon's control over life and death as you do this, and you feel that scale tipping you toward using radiant damage.
Yeah. Plus her time with Zareth, I feel like she kind of got to know about like necromancy, and I feel like she would have a little bit of knowledge. So she's gonna try the radiant damage.
Okay, okay, go for it.
Okay. So the first roll is 4. Yeah, hold on.
That's 4 damage or 4 to hit.
Ooh, okay. Do you want me to roll again to hit?
Did you roll before? You
Yes.
hit before, didn't you?
Okay,
Yeah, you
I
already
did-
hit. You're good.
I will say that I did choose Eldritch Blast when I made those rolls.
You're welcome to reroll if you want to, but I'm not gonna make you if you don't want to. You
Okay,
can.
okay. Yeah, so it's 4. I'll say 4 radiant damage.
Okay, perfect. That looks like it does a full 4 radiant damage.
Ooh. Okay, and then the second one is 6 radiant damage.
Very nice. Okay, Seraphina jumps up on a wall and pops with a couple of bolts of radiant energy.
I think. Can she move again? Can she like hop down? And kinda,
Yeah, you only moved. That was only like what, 10 feet maybe? Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. Hop down easy.
She'll just like hop down on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Anything else for you?
That's it.
Okay. Bula.
All right. So, the only one on this side of the fire is Jawbone, right? Everybody
Yeah.
else is stuck over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's lying down on the ground.
They can
currently.
get over that wall. I'm not trying to say they're stuck over there, but yeah, they're all over there.
But right now they're all over there.
Correct. Yep.
All right. I'm gonna move. Only myself. Hot dog. All right. So she's gonna just get right back on this guy. But seeing as how the radiant damage did more, first of all, she's going to kind of squish her chest together and see if she can get a radiant cleavage beam, and it doesn't work. So she's going to go ahead and grab the Mace of Estar, which I believe, yep, it does an additional damage. Okay, so she's going to take that out. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. No, she doesn't do that. No, we're going to use a luck point because that was a nat 1, which is disgusting.
You do got advantage because he's on the ground.
Oh, then we'll save our luck point. Hot dog. Okay, so that's going to be a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yes, it does. So first, her damage is... Stop that. The first damage is 1d6 plus 7. So that's 9
What type?
of just the regular damage. So I guess that's
Slashing.
slashing or bludgeoning. It's a mace, so I feel like it does a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Then we're going to do an additional 6d4 of radiant damage.
Roll
I
those
should
triangles.
I should have pulled out my triangles a minute ago. All the triangles. Alright. Sadly, I do not have my full box in here. So we're going to do 3 and 3.
That'll do.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Desperate times.
It's a recession. We can't have that many dice on this.
So the first one is 10. And then, oh, come on. 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 altogether on the radiant damage.
Very nice. Yeah, that looks like it hits well
Okay.
on the radiant damage.
She does it again.
Go nuts. He's
I
starting to
don't-
look pretty rough.
And he's still prone, yeah, so I still have advantage because that was another nat 1.
Yeah, you do have advantage.
$20 to hit.
That hits.
Math. Okay. So the first one, the bludgeoning, is only going to be 8 points of damage. And then radiant.
How much radiant? Oh, you're rolling.
I'm rolling. So that the first roll is 9. The second roll is 8. So 17.
Okay.
Yes. So she is just swinging this crazy mace with its nice new, like, bracketed, what would it? Brace. It's a mace brace.
Mace brace.
So she's swinging that around, trying out its new holster there, and just watching it hit and then kind of explode out with those radiant beams.
Yeah, it's almost like that, like big brace, the mace brace they put on it. It's almost like it helped balance it even more than it already was. It's already masterwork, but it's like you can feel it's got like some heft in the end of the handle, so that the front really can get some momentum going. Yeah, it feels good to swing that thing.
She screams in his face. She says, "It may not be coming from my cleavage, but it's still gonna hurt ya."
Okay. Yeah, that it for Bula?
Sure. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. That's good.
Okay, it is our friend, the High Arcanist's turn over here. She's gonna do some spicy stuff, I think. Let's see, she doesn't love fire. It's not her favorite thing, so she's just gonna pop up on that wall. She jumps up and right in the center here, like over this fountain of cool water. I'll just go ahead and draw this in. You guys see the water starts to sizzle and bubble, and like from below, a big lava, a fist made out of like pumice stone and boiling magma comes punching up through the water. And it is going to move over here and go after Killian.
What did I ever do? The High Arcanist, huh? Eh,
You're there and you're on a horse. Maybe she doesn't like horses.
Whoa.
Yeah, not cool.
No.
Okay, she is going to, with this big ol' hand, it's gonna try and, like, essentially grapple you, to hurt you with some fire damage and just get you in a grapple. So go ahead and roll a strength save, please.
Now, is that for
She's trying to-
both myself?
She's just trying to scoop you up off of Casimir.
Gotcha. All right. So strength save. All right, that's an 11. But I'm gonna use heroic inspiration because I'm a human, and try to re-roll that. All right, it's a 13. Not much better.
13, okay. Yeah, neither of those are gonna do it. Okay, so this hand scoops you up off of Casimir.
Whoa.
Still drawing. And it's gonna try and smash you in its grip. So it's gonna roll a little bit of damage here as well.
Getting ragdolled.
Okay, that's gonna be 8 points of bludgeoning damage plus an additional 4 of fire damage.
All right, 12 total.
Yep.
Am I still grappled?
You are grappled, yes. It just smashes its fist closed around you. She is also going to make a necrotic strike attack at... Oh, is anybody close enough? Actually, maybe she's not. She doesn't have enough movement, but she starts to just, like, float across the ground in this direction. She has eyes on, like, Eidos and Mara way over there. Okay, Benji's turn. Our good friend.
Did I get skipped?
You are... Let me see. Let me double check. You might be right.
Because I feel like last time I was directly after Bula.
You are... I have you in the order with initiative 1. After Eidos.
We'll go with it. We'll go with it.
Maybe we're thinking of the previous battle.
Yeah, I believe we
Maybe.
both rolled ones.
Yeah, I thought you guys were both low.
Perhaps, yeah.
Okay, but Benji is currently a bunch of stars. He is a literal constellation just floating there in the air. So while he's in that starry form, he does radiant damage, so he's gonna just keep going with that until someone needs his help. So the stars are just gonna do a little zoop zoop zoop. Just floating along to get a better perspective. And gonna take a shot at the guy on the ground, Jawbone. For sure hits. He does a little chunk of radiant damage as well. Marway's still got stars in his eyes. Literally. Okay, the cultists are going to take their turns. They each, like, in unison, just float up onto the wall, and they're all doing that, like, horrible monk chant that you guys probably hate by now. And, you see their chanting is essentially doing some healing to Jawbone down on the ground. So his bones that you guys have started to smash and mash against each other with the radiant light and the radiant attacks, some of his bones start to, like, crack, and he, like, does this very buggy twitch on the ground as he painfully heals himself, or as they heal him quite a bit, for a good chunk of healing. He is still prone, though. And that's about what they're gonna do. Eidos, that's you.
All right, in the center we have, is that a fountain?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to valiantly click my token. Valiantly jump onto this barrel. Hopefully do like a front somersault off the barrel, 10 feet. Thank you. After seeing what Casimir did, Eidos knows that he's got to ramp things up. And it's in the fountain. Because he thinks he looks good when he's wet. He wants this to be really dramatic. Nice. All right.
Fountains just spraying him. He just.
Yeah, at this point, you're like, this is actually working. Ever since you had to lay down in that creek for a while, you're like, I just need to lean into this.
Yeah, I've been avoiding that this whole time. This is where I flourish. And yeah, through the mist, you see two hands, and he's going to cast Chromatic Orb at the Jawbone Boy. Let's see. All right, that's a 17 plus. Does 25 hit?
Yes, it does.
Thank you.
What level is this one at? A bajillion?
Nah, this is at level 2 because I spent my bajillion levels in the first fight. I never slept.
Yeah, I'm making
So-
you guys do fights back to back because I'm
Yeah.
mean.
It's stressing me out. All right, I'm not going to spend my final sorcery point. I'll just take it clean. No bouncing. Sorry, guys. 15, 20, and 23 points of lightning damage, please.
Okay, doesn't look like it does quite that much damage, but it looks like it hurts.
What? All right. That's what I got.
Okay, beautiful. Marley, that's you.
Yay! So we are going to have Huthamar fly over here to meet up with Eden here. And as my bonus action, we're going to have Huthamar teleport them 15 feet closer to the High Arcanist,
Okay.
where Eden will finish out her movement to make an attack.
Okay.
Poopy. Does a 12 hit?
Sadly, no. It's not gonna
Are
do
you sure?
it. I will double
Oh.
check. No.
Check again.
And so then I guess we'll have Siege also run over, and since he has pack tactics, he's gonna make his attack with advantage because of Eden.
Yep. Nice.
And that is going to be an 18.
18 to hit.
Oh yay.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 13 points of piercing damage, please.
Okay, beautiful. It doesn't look like she has quite the same dead resistances that the other guy does, because that looked like it did what it did. That bite looks like it hurt.
Well, that's nice.
She seems to be a living being of flesh and blood.
And while all of my summons are out there actually doing work, I think Marway's gonna be like leaned up, kind of peeking over this wall, just watching Benji, maybe with like a little bit of drool coming out. His eyes literal stars at this point.
It's like a sexy constellation. It's like a dude, like biceps, triceps.
Oh, we love a bow.
Oh yeah.
And that's it for me.
Okay. The stone golems are going to take their turn, and that'll be the bottom of the order. They are going to... Their big attacks don't recharge, but they're going to come in for a couple slam attacks against our boy on the floor if they can reach him. Cannot, but he'll move in close. They don't have enough movement, so they're gonna rush in so that they can help Bula just pummel him as soon as he gets up. So they don't have the actions to use because they're dashing, but they've got it coming and got him surrounded. Okay, back to the top of the order. Constructs, big ol' machine clockwork guys. Gonna do their job. They don't like that she came around the wall of fire, so they're going to move in toward her and take some spear attacks. Only one of them is gonna hit with a little chunk of damage done to her. She takes a spear to the thigh. Okay. Jawbone's turn. He is going to use half his moment to get himself up out of prone. He does not like being on the floor surrounded by you all.
Does that field of grass follow you, Bula?
Yes.
Nice, so he's in difficult terrain. Very good. So he has like no movement left. But he was able to stand himself up, and everybody starting their turn within 30 feet of him are going to have to make another save. So that is going to be my 2 stone golems. That's going to be Bula. That's going to be Thorgun. Killian, you are just within reach. So you're going to have 2 too, as will Casimir.
No.
You said con save again? Same thing?
Let me double check. I think it's con save. Yeah. Con saves, please. It's a high DC.
Oregon will get +4 to his save.
Cool, got it.
Oh, that's
He
bad.
saves this time.
Nat 20, so that's going to be another 27 Constitution. She's not having it today.
Yeah, it's
Even those nat 20s today, that's hot.
Killian and Casimir both fail.
Okay, Thorgan passive, he's going to take half damage. So the fails. Oh, let me do the stone golems too. 1 passes, 1 fails. Okay. So everybody who failed are going to take 25 points of necrotic damage from him. This is not the one that brings down your total HP. People who take half are going to take... What's half of 25? What's half of 24? 12.
And just real quick, was that hand thing a concentration spell by her?
Let me double check this. No, it's a 1-minute duration.
This woman.
Yeah, she mean.
Casimir
These are
Casimir gets evaporated from the dark energy.
I'ma kill that horse. Okay, ouchie. So that's his aura. Next he is going to... Who does he want to attack now? Who does he hate the most right now? The giant. He is going to point at Thorgun Sandthane, the stone giant, who is going to have to roll a wisdom saving throw real quick. Does he have an additional bonus to that, Killian?
As long as they're within 10 feet of me, +4 to all their saves.
Okay. And thank goodness he rolled a nat 20 for a 28. Because that would have been a big, bad, terrible thing for that giant man. And Thorgun is now immune to that tactic for the next 24, but he is still going to take half damage. Okay, Thorgun is looking rough still. Thank goodness you guys threw him a healy. Okay, Irbessa is not fucking around now. That's her friend that they're attacking. She wants them out of her city. And it's her turn to go. So she is going to, Irbessa runs and hops up onto this wall. And she can't quite do it so that she can protect Bula and the stone golems, but she's got a couple cultists here that she can mess up. So she, pops a little, like, pill-looking thing into her mouth and opens her mouth up for this massive scream in a 30-foot cone. Which I believe should cover, yeah, both of those guys. So they're both gonna make con saves. Both fail. Love that. Okay, and they both take, boom, a big ol' like hit of thunder damage as their like brains rattle inside their skulls from this deep, crazy scream that she just directed at them. Okay. Thorgun's turn. As Irbessa runs up and screams at those two, Thorgun like does like a ha, and kind of gets a second wind here. He is going to come in and try and just do some bludgeoning damage. Oh, he can't really get into him. What's his movement? Yeah, he's got enough. He just like vaults himself over the wall toward this mage witch He hates her, and he'll go for an attack at her, which might actually do a little bit of good damage. Oh yeah, he wallops her with his club, and she basically is flattened like a bug, and takes a good chunk of damage, and has to peel herself up off the floor.
Very
Julian,
Bugs
that's you.
Bunny. Very Bugs Bunny like.
Very Bugs Bunny, yeah. She just splats in a very goofy booba pattern.
She turns into an accordion.
Yes. Her teeth, she smiles and her teeth all fall out.
So I am currently in this hand, right?
Indeed, you are grappled.
Okay. So
You
I
can try it. You can do that strength save again. Let me read. I think you can do another strength save. Yeah, go ahead and do a strength save. It's going to be contested against the hand.
all right.
Number to beat is 17.
Oh, nat 20. Boo, boo, boo.
Hello.
Nice.
Nat 20s. Love to see it.
Killian's
Okay,
furious with the disappearance, evaporation of Casimir, just blah, breaks out of the arms.
For sure.
And that technically counts as my action, right? That's technically my action.
Yeah, that'll be your action to get loose. So you can bonus action movement.
All right, so I will, as a bonus action. Okay, so Killian is going to sees what's going on over there. Sees Arabetsa hopped up there. Killian just going to kind of tuck himself in the corner here. And I crouch down and just place his hand on his chest and use lay on hands to heal up 15 points.
Nice.
And that's it.
Okay, Seraphina.
Seraphina is going to cast Summon Celestial. Okay, this is the first time I'm using this one, so
Seraphina with all her new spells.
yeah, so she's going to use it's going to be an Avenger Celestial. I imagine the shape it takes. It's a large token. I imagine it's going to take the shape that's similar to her Guardian Faith. It's going to be a dominatrixy looking. I think we said dragon.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
I think they're she's almost humanoid. She looks like a femme version of Farmox the Third. She's got the sexy open pirate shirt, but the leather riding crop and the pleasers, black leather pleaser heels.
Okay, so she is going to she can do 2 ranged attacks. So she has a riding crop, so maybe it'll just be a very long riding crop.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let me roll for her for the attack. So she has 2 of them. The first one's gonna be 10. Oh no, that's not very good. Kind of embarrassing. 10 to hit.
10 does. You're going for the guy over here, right? Jawbone.
I'm sorry. Oh,
Yeah,
hold on,
10's not it.
Can I place her right next to Seraphina right here?
Okay, cool. I'll draw her in. Okay, yeah, 10 does not hit if you're going for him. I wouldn't hit either of them, really. Or the cultists.
And then, yeah, she's gonna go for jawbone. And she has 1 more hit left in her. Let me try. Oh no, this is so sad.
Sad.
This never happens, I swear.
Is 11 hit?
No, doesn't.
She's a baby dominatrix. It's her first time.
She's like, actually, I need to ask for consent before we do anything. It's like rule number 1 of BDSM.
Yeah, she goes to look up the paperwork, and that will be the end of her turn.
Okay. Bula, that's you.
Okay. So, okay. Bula is going to take out the Mace of Eztar, and she's just going to smack the crap out of this thing. And as she's doing it, she's like, "Why won't you stay dead?"
I would if I could.
It talks at her and she's like, "Wait, what?" Okay, sorry. Scroll back up. Alright. Sakes. He's not prone this time, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Well-
so we are going to use one of those nice little lucky points.
Get all reckless on him.
Well, I gotta hit him first. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do our first damage, which is what was it? So that's gonna be 9 points of just regular like bludgeoning, slashing, piercing, mace damage. Then,
How much was that? 9?
yes. 9 for the first roll. Oh. I'm throwing things. Oh, 9 for the second roll. So 18 radiant.
Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can definitely tell by now. Radiant damage definitely lands. It's the only time he actually seems like he feels pain.
Okay. Now, she's seen that when she stays close to him, he does things that don't feel great. So, for her second attack, so she's smashing him. "Why won't you stay dead?" And then she just gets frustrated and she points her Ring of the Ram straight at him. To just knock him back. Like, "Get out of my face. I'm so tired of you."
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go. That is only a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. So it's gonna do 2d of force damage, and he's pushed 5 feet away. And she is gonna push him into the fire.
Oh no! Which one?
I think the fire. The fire went
wall
out.
is gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
is it?
wall
I
is
forgot to say it.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. She just wants him out of her face.
It'll still push him back, yeah, 5 feet.
She is pissed at this point. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to roll.
Yeah, roll that damage.
Roll damage. Now this is just force damage. This is not the radiant. 11.
Cool. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No. That is gonna be it. Because she can't. Is she far enough away from him to move back without taking a attack of opportunity?
Because you pushed him back, yeah, for sure. You moved him back enough.
Okay. She's just gonna back up just a little bit and catch her breath. She's just starting to feel she's mad, she's pissed, and she just needs to regroup.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, beautiful.
How
Next
far
up.
is his aura?
It's been 30 feet.
She has plenty of
I
movement.
will measure that out for you. Yes, you are far enough away now.
Okay. She looked around, she said, "I'm not far enough away from you, you're too ugly." She backs up even more.
I'm too mad, I gotta get even further.
Just,
even
I
look
don't
at
want
you
to see your
right now.
face. I'm gonna send myself to my room before I say something mean. Okay, the High Arcanist's turn again. She's getting real sick of all y'all nonsense. She doesn't like this. She is going to use her turn to move that hand and let it do the fighting for her.
I
So
respect that.
yeah, she doesn't like a caster. It's going over after Eidos.
What?
Yeah, and this time instead of grappling you, because you don't look that martial. You've done some like funky little flips and stuff, but she's not that like intimidated by your physical presence. So she is just going to, yeah, she's just gonna come at you with a straight attack with it.
She will try.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, but use my reaction to cast shield. Gross. I'll block it.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, the fist tries to land a strike on you, and you block it out of the way with your shield. And she is close enough to a couple people now. She's also going to make her necrotic strike, her melee attack at... this dog just bit her. She's going to do it to Siege. As much as she doesn't like that giant.
Mhm.
Does a 19 hit for Siege?
It does.
Alright. He is going to take a big ol' handful of necrotic damage. That's going to be 28 necrotic damage on Siege.
And he will evaporate.
Oh, good boy. I'm going to kill that dog.
You're gonna be sorry you did that. I've been waiting for this
Okay.
moment.
Okay, Benji's turn. Once again, he is stars, so he is just going to keep doing his thing as a starry form. That time he's gonna miss, though, on his attack, which is a bummer. He sure tried. Let's see, does he have any bonus actions? Does anybody feel like they need Benji to come back to do some healing? You can see this, like, starry form sort of like miss his shot, and, like, all these stars, the starry constellation looks around the room at all of you guys to see who's hurting. Would any of you try and get his attention for some heals for the next round? He can drop his form if he's going to start casting again.
I think that he would see that Bula's not necessarily trying to get his attention, but she's bent double, trying to catch her breath a little bit, and that is not like her to not be in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah, he's going to take this opportunity to turn back into Benji, because he has some casting he can do to help. Gonna have to wait till his next round, though. Okay. The cultists. They're annoying, guys, and there's still 5 of them. They are... Sorry, are there 5 or are there 3? Where did I put them?
There's 3.
There's 3, yep. Okay, they are going to, again, do the same, like, healing chant for Jawbone. Okay, they're gonna heal him up for another chunk of change.
Did he look really bad before? Now he looks aight?
That's roughly how I would estimate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Curious.
Eidos, as you're wondering that, it is your turn.
Noticing that this dude does indeed look aight, Eidos is going to... Very annoyed. This white circle next to me, that's nothing, right? I could just walk through that?
That was the hand it tried to take a swing at you. So it will get an opportunity attack if you try and leave its space.
Okay. I won't need to. I can't attack it though, correct?
Let me see. It does appear to have like form and function. Like you feasibly could do rid of it, like through damage.
Okay. I'm gonna point at this cultist on the wall.
I see where you're pointing. This guy here.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never learned how to ping. Through the hand, I'm gonna cast lightning bolt and try to hit them both.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a dexterity 17 from both of them.
All right. The hand rolled a 14.
Nice.
The cultist rolled a. Let me see what their dex is. 6. Doesn't matter what their
Sweet.
dex is.
All right. Get ready to get zapped. All right, 86.
Does that hit me?
No, I aimed it right to the left of you. I'm pretty good at this.
Zips past you. I think you feel your hair stand on end for a second, but it does not hit.
Don't move, he says. 3, 6, 11, 17, and I need 3 more. Or did I say 17? Wow. 19, 20, 26 points of lightning damage for each. Well, good.
26 against each. Nice. The hand dissipates. You blow this thing up with that lightning.
It's like gun smoke. Let's see. That's my action.
That cultist is starting to look rough.
Okay. Oh my god, figure it out. I'm gonna move a little bit to the right over here. 1 and a 2 and a... Here's 1. 30 feet. Let's see for fun. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, awesome. Marway. What you got?
Excellent. So these backline healers, as a healer, I understand that they need to go.
Healers can do some real damage to a fight.
They really can. So we're going to use our 4th level spell slot to pull Hearth out of this fire right
Okay.
here in this furnace behind them. Oh, we're still on a measuring tool. And then move up and start doing some attacks.
Alright.
Does a nat 20 hit?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that'll do.
We're doing it! Give me 26 points of fire damage for the first attack.
And 4. You said that was 26?
I think that's what I said.
Sorry,
It
my
is
brain
what you
fog
said.
is-
I have a goldfish memory. I don't remember.
Yeah, same, especially with numbers. I'm like, yes, I know that number, and then immediately I don't know numbers anymore.
Followed by a 21 to hit for the second attack. Lovely. For 12 fire damage.
Very nice.
And then Huthamer, we're just going to attack this type. Whatever she is, I don't remember.
Oh, her, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That bald bitch.
For a 17 to hit?
Let me see. She's had her mage armor in since she walked in. Meets it, beats it.
Ah! There we go.
So that was a 17, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you got her.
Alright, so that is going to be a whopping 6 lightning damage.
Woof. Alright,
Listen,
very cool.
Huthamer's here for the teleports, not the damage.
Hey, she doesn't appear to be resistant to that, so that did it. She looks pretty bad.
What do you mean that did it? Oh, okay.
I
You got
didn't
me
kill her.
there
Didn't
for a
kill her.
second.
No, she just looks bad. Actually, did the full amount of damage it should have.
And that will be it.
Okay. Stone golems. I'm gonna see if their special ability charges. Does
Oh,
not.
real
Okay.
quick.
Sorry, go ahead.
Because I
Go for it.
can't attack with Eden, she is going to take the dodge action.
Cool. Okay. Each of the stone golems are gonna make a couple attacks. Got hit after hit. The hits keep coming, except for a nat 1 because I jinxed myself. Okay, they got 2 hits total between all their multi-attacks. On Jawbone for a nice chunk of damage, now that they've gotten to him. Once again, he looks less than I eat.
Hmm.
Okay. As we come to the top of the order, let me describe to you what's going to happen here. The two constructs are going to, once again, sort of move in a little bit closer, and they're going to take their sort of distance bolt attacks at the Arcanist. As she screams out, one of the bolts hits her. She screams out. Jawbone whips his skull head over at her under his hood, and he is going to do some true tomfoolery here. First of all, everybody within his radius, so that's going to be my 2 stone golems, and anybody else? Let's see. I think you all managed to back up out of his space. Oh, I'm wrong. Your Bessa's going to get caught by it. Killian, you're getting caught by it. Thorgun is just out of reach. Okay, so Killian and Urbessa are going to have to roll their Constitution saving throws.
Urbessa is within 10 feet of me, so she gets +4. Constitution, you said?
Uh-huh. She rolled a nat 20, so that's awesome.
Well,
So
good
she's
for
gonna
her.
take half damage.
I got 9.
Okay, that damage rolled, that was a lot of 1s and 2s in the damage roll, so that's only 19 necrotic damage on that one,
We like
for
that.
those who failed.
Just me. You could say it.
For Killian. One of the stone golems failed too. They just, oh, that is not one of their immunities, so they do take that damage. Okay. However, right after that, you can see she's sort of been conjuring up this, Jawbone, has been conjuring up a nightmarish attack that he just was able to charge up. He is going to, I'm going to roll for this, because you've all been doing some damage. And I've got you all numbered. Ados.
Yes.
He points at you. You need to make a DC 21 Wisdom saving throw.
DC 21 Wisdom coming right up. You got it.
You are within 10 feet of me. Good thing you moved close. So you get +4.
That's good. You said DC 21?
Uh-huh.
All right, get +5. Let's do it. I rolled a 2. Yeah, that's great.
That's wonderful. He points at you, and his teeth just like that is the language of the spell. Just teeth gnashing, clicking in his mouth, echoing through his empty jaw or empty skull. And you are going to take 44 points of necrotic damage, and you are frightened until the end of his next turn.
Don't want to do that real bad. I'm going to absorb some elements.
Can't do necrotic.
Yeah, necrotic doesn't work on that one.
I'm gonna take it straight to the face. I said 44,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm security cat now.
And you scared. So you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while he's within your sight. So you're welcome to willingly blind yourself. And you cannot get closer to him, to him specifically.
Okay,
I'm going by the 2024 rules for this.
so I can't get closer to him, and can I still attack him if I want to?
Yes, but with disadvantage.
Do I get disadvantage against the other people?
Only if he's within your
just
line
him.
of sight.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah,
these
yeah,
two
on
probably,
everything.
yeah, because
Yeah.
he's still over there.
Yeah, he's still near you. Yep.
Okay.
While you are
But
frightened
her
in this way,
probably
you are also paralyzed though. You are incapacitated. So
Oh.
your speed is 0. You are gonna automatically fail any strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against you have advantage,
Okay.
and any critical hit, any attack roll on you is a crit if they're within 5 feet of you, if they're in melee distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chef.
All right, Captain. You are immune to this No, you're not. No, you're not. It can happen to you again, even after this round,
Oh, no.
even if you come out of it. Sorry, you're only immune if you succeed. Okay. That is his turn. So as he does that, let's take a very quick 15-minute break. It's already been that long. Combat. Time flies when you're beating each other up, man.
Love it.
So we're gonna come back at about 9:45 Eastern, 8:45 Central. So don't go too far, Twitch friends. Come watch, see if I kill them all. I'm gonna TPK you someday, and I'm gonna kill that dog again. That's what I do. So come on back. We'll be here. See you in a minute. Okay, hi y'all. Welcome back. Let's do some damage here. Okay. So last we left off, Eidos was just frightened and hit with a mean point, a very angry point from Jawbone. So next up is going to be Irbessa Coppergleam, the gnome woman. She prepared a phasmo ball of energy, and she's now going to launch it, that she's close enough. And she knows what her stone golems are about, so she doesn't mind if they get hit in this radius, but let me move some of our drawings around. Because Bula, your aura follows you of your difficult floral terrain. So I'm going to draw a new little aura around here. She throws this phasmo ball, and it explodes at the feet of Jawbone. And these gases surround them in a 10-foot radius. That is going to be centered on that point. So it's going to hit all three of them, but she knows her stone golems are immune to this kind of damage. So I'm going to roll for Big Bad Guy's wisdom saving throw. He fails.
Yay!
So he's going to take a chunk of psychic damage. And it looks like it really does the amount that it should do. It looks like psychic damage is a little bit effective against him. However, it is supposed to also frighten him, but it appears that the frightened condition doesn't take hold, that he cannot be frightened. So she kind of like curses in gnomish, but she's glad she did a little bit of damage to him. On top of that, she's going to put on her big clockwork claw, this big claw attack that you've seen her use before. And she's just going to move in and start hitting. She's tired of this nonsense. And I think she's close enough. Let me double check. That is not right. Yeah, she's close enough. She's got enough movement. Yep, she's going to go running along the wall and hit him with her clockwork claw. That's a nat 20. About time I roll something good for y'all.
There you go.
So she does a small amount of piercing damage. Small, both in that it's ineffective and it was a small roll. But it also might be able to grapple. So let me see if he passes that check. Cool, she grapples him. Okay, so he is being held. She's up on the wall above him, this little gnome woman, but she's wearing this, like, giant-sized claw machine on her hand. And she just wraps it around his bone body and is holding him there. Holding them there while Thorgan Sandthane, the stone giant, not looking great, but he's going to keep on just laying attacks out on the High Arcanist. Both his attacks hit.
There you go.
She looks bad and angry. Okay, Killian, that's you.
Are we saying that going over the wall there, is it like difficult terrain, like getting up over it?
Getting either up or over it is going to cost you like an additional 5 feet, basically. You can get down from it easily because it's just a hop down. But climbing up it, yeah, is going to take just that additional 5 feet of movement to get up or over.
Gotcha. And this little cloud around Jawbone here, is that like a persistent thing? The circle
you could probably quickly ask her, and she would tell you.
I mean, it doesn't look good. Purple cloud.
Yeah, no,
of
it will stay there until the end of her next turn.
All right. Well, Killian looks to his left and sees Eidos just kind of standing there with a petrified look on his face. And he's going to kind of turn the corner and just beeline it towards Jawbone here. And with the whip, I can still remain outside of this little circle anyways.
Yeah, you've got enough reach, yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and whip it good. So, oh wow, that's like the lowest roll. What, a 14 hit?
Meets it, beats it.
I rolled a 2, just so y'all know.
Oh, jeez.
That's insane.
All
I'm gonna have
right.
to take that whip away.
All right. So that's gonna be 5 plus, so 11 radiant damage for the first hit, and yay, natural 20! Woo!
Let's go.
All right.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this with a divine smite as well. Is this person classified as undead?
Roll a
Mainly because
Arcana.
it does affect
or-
the damage of the divine smite, because you get an extra
Sure.
D8 if they are undead. I don't know if I have to know that though.
Yeah,
So-
he is an undead, technically.
Okay. So it's gonna be a first level divine smite. So, all right. So this is for the damage. Okay, so not that much. So 13 radiant just for the strike, and then we're gonna double these divine smitey dice here. How much is that? So that's gonna be 6d8. That's pretty good. Okay, all
Many
right.
of D8s.
8, so 15, and an additional. Oh, that's a big one. So that's 13, 21 additional damage on that. So whatever all that's total. I hope someone keeping track, because I was not. That's a lot of
still
damage.
radiant damage.
It's all radiant damage.
Nice.
Everything's radiant about me.
He looks real bad.
And then, because I got the natural 20 with the whip, Kara, go ahead and roll D100 for me, please.
Can do. That's a 95.
95. All right. The earth, the ground around an enemy erupts, restraining them for 2 rounds.
Woo, okay, he's
So-
so restrained.
So
Awesome.
the whip cracks, and with the snap, the earth just kind of just like some celestial spectral change just erupt from the ground and just find him. In addition to all the damage that he took this round. That's pretty good. That's pretty good damage.
That's pretty good damage, for sure.
We'll take it.
That's a heck of a round.
And that is all I got.
Okay, crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, Seraphina.
Okay, so Seraphina is gonna hop on to the top of this wall. She's gonna target this cultist, and she's going to use her regular Eldritch Blast this time.
Okay.
The first one is 16 to hit.
On him or her?
On the cultist, this guy. Hold on, this guy.
Oh, on the cultist. 16 hits.
Yay! Okay,
Nice.
there's one more. It is 20 to hit. Okay, so then the damage for the first one is 13.
That hits.
For the it's 13 damage.
13 damage, yeah, got you.
Sorry.
That's fine.
And then
That's fine.
12
You're good.
damage.
And you're doing that to which one here? To
This-
2 or 3.
This guy. This one.
Cool.
And then after that, Seraphina's gonna hop back down. And then now it's the her Celestial Dominatrix's turn. So she's only taking up 1 token, but she's actually a large dominatrix. So she's like a little bigger than this, I think.
Well, yeah, let me make her bigger. She was like 10 feet, right? Last time?
This is actually there. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, there you go. And then, okay, so she's gonna try to like test out her riding crop again because it wasn't working the first time. Also gonna target the same cultist.
Okay.
And okay, let me pull up her sheet. Oops. It's going to be okay, so she has 2 attacks with her riding crop. So here's the first one. Oh my god. 6. And the second one is, oh my god, not good. This other
Wow.
one's 7. Oh. Okay, that's fine. She's gonna, okay, that's fine. She's gonna like brush herself off.
Better than last time.
What'd you say?
It's better than last time.
She's getting better, but you know, she's still new. You know, it's not, this is not something for amateurs. But instead she's gonna move over right next to Ito, so right here. And once she's next to him, she's going to reach out gently with her riding crop and touch his shoulder, and he will gain, hold on 1 second, 15 health.
Just clean health, not even temporary.
No, just regular health.
Right on. If I wasn't so scared, then I'd probably be a lot more appreciative.
And that ends Seraphina's turn.
Okay. Bula, you're up.
Oh, can we move her right next to him though?
Oh,
So I don't
yes.
forget. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. No, you're totally good.
Yeah, perfect.
All
Okay,
right.
Bula.
So Benji hasn't gone since I went last?
No, Benji it goes you, and then the Hierarchanist, and then Benji.
All right. So Bula kind of gathers herself. She takes a deep breath. She's still real mad, foaming at the mouth. There's a little bit of blood in her spittle. And she just tries to refocus. And she sees Seraphina hit this one here. And she runs at him. Oops, wrong button. So, is it 5 up and 5 down, or?
Just 5 up, so just an additional, like essentially moving past it will do 10 movement instead of 5.
Okay, so that puts her exactly here. Now he's on the top of the wall, correct?
Uh-huh. Yeah, but you can still reach him. It's only a 5-foot wall.
Okay. So she just saw this guy get hit, and that's what took her attention. She's just like, I just got to get back in this fight. So she runs at this one. He's closest. And she is going to go on ahead and pull out her braced mace, because that's the first thing she reaches in and grabs. It's on top. And she gonna hit him.
Okay.
Chop his legs.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Beautiful!
Nice.
That die is working for you tonight.
28. So that's a critical, correct?
Uh-huh. Yeah, for sure.
Which means, okay,
You
so
have the full die, and then you roll a second time and add that on.
is that for all of them or just the damage dice?
Just the damage dice.
So not the radiant.
Oh, no, it would, or do you roll for the radiant damage too?
Mhm.
Yeah, then yeah. For the initial die rolls, yeah.
What was
Okay,
it,
so
12
for-
D4 or something?
Right? So for the initial damage, so that'll be an automatic 6 plus. So 6 plus 13 for the initial, like, bludgeoning, piercing, mace damage.
Okay.
19.
And then automatically get 64, correct?
64.
64!
That's what you
Um,
get.
Sold.
That's what you get for the attack normally, right? When you hit with it.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that gets doubled.
Right. So
12d4?
I roll it twice.
So you get
Or
you
I
get the
automatically
total.
get-
Is your normal damage dice 6d4? That's what it
Yes.
normally is. So
Yes.
you will get the most amount that could be. So you're gonna
24.
Mhm.
24. So 24 is your base, and then you roll the 6d4
Okay.
and add that on to 24.
So starting at 24 radiant. And then that one's a 9 and 8. So 24 plus 9 plus 8.
So
Somebody better at math than me.
41.
41, yes.
Yes.
Dang.
41, and that's the radiant damage. That's after taking whatever of the bludgeoning I told
Jesus.
you.
You, that is messed up. You have crunched him on down. He is not quite dead, but he's close. He went from doing
Wow.
great to doing really, really, really bad.
Okay.
Wailed on him.
She screams in his face because she's just "Ugh!" She screams in his face, pulls after she's got the mace in one hand, she pulls her hand axe out of the other and swipes it across him. She's like, "Why won't anything die?" She needs a kill shot. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's going to be 12 points of damage from her axe.
That's all it took. He had 11 left.
There
And she
you
just
go.
has like the mace in one hand and her little hand axe in the other. And she just like screams.
You got that kill shot. You wanted it, you got it.
She needed that. She needed it. Okay.
Awesome.
So she's just she has kind of blood dripping down both arms at this point and just screaming, and that's it.
The High Arcanist is in desperate straits. She is looking really, really, really bad. She sees Bula just screaming and just like chopping one of these cultists to pieces. She sees her undead companion here, closer to dead than he's been, although he's already dead. She is going to cast Time Stop. So, for all of you, you feel yourself slow, and then time stops moving for all of you, literally. The flow of time completely stops. No time is passing for you, and she gets to take 1d4 worth of turns. However, that being said, those turns can't include her affecting anyone, otherwise the spell will end and time will resume. So, in this time, she rolled a 3 on that d4, so she gets essentially 3 free turns here. So her first thing she's gonna do here is summon the Wraith of Barda Cromwell right behind Killian.
Oh god.
I can't even
You
move.
see an undead. Yep, you can't see what's happening, but she appears behind you. Little Barda. Hate her. She is then going to Dimension Door herself. She disappears from in front of Thorgun and reappears standing up on the blade of this massive statue. The third thing she's going to do, let's see, that's summon right through as a bonus action, so that's one turn. Second turn, she is going to cast a resilient sphere around herself to protect herself. And last but not least, she ends the spell, a little early technically, by casting Swarm of Meteors on you all.
Form a who?
Okay, so she magically, time resumes. Killian, you can practically smell Barda Cromwell behind you. You all see she disappears and reappears. I don't know if you can really even see her up, how high up she is. She's essentially like 50 feet off the ground, plus all the way out here above the lava. And all at once, there's this resilient sphere around her protecting her as a bunch of meteors come flying down from the top of the mountain, almost like through the caldera itself. So these can happen within 1 mile. So you almost hear it start raining on the city around you, not just where you are. It covers a full mile. And these are 40 feet radius spheres.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I need stronger spells.
Nice. This is not nice of her. I wish I could do different colors for my drawing. Let me see if I can so that this is more clear. Okay, let's see. Where does she want to land these? She's not even trying to save the undead guy. She's just going in on you guys. She's gonna go for Thorgun. Did not change color like I wanted. Hold on. Okay. This is gonna be trouble. Each of you, everybody on the battlefield, and I'm gonna need a minute to roll for all of our NPCs here. Go ahead and roll a DC 18 dexterity saving throw, please, as these meteors start raining down on you, and you can hear screams from outside in the city as it's happening everywhere.
The little Arabessa, she gets a +4.
+4. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
It's a DC what?
Oh.
The
That's
DC
one.
is
Say 18?
18, yeah.
Well, crap.
Your
Hey,
best passes.
Ados, aren't you just like frozen anyways?
Oh, yeah, so my 17 is even more disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Benji failed. Thorgun passes. Nibble fails. Hera passes. Seraphina, make sure you roll for Glitterbell too.
So, okay. Me and the Dominatrix failed. Glitterbell passes.
Okay. Stone Golems failed. One of the constructs got hit. I think. Oh, Barda's Wraith. Barda's Wraith passes. Oh, and then Jawbone failed. Okay. Everybody who failed is going to take so many dice. 35 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
Thanks for that
And
info,
30.
Seraphina.
2 points of bludgeoning.
Just kidding.
So it's 35 and then 2? Is that
32. 32.
Oh.
35 and then 32.
Oh,
So
oh god.
67.
The rest of you,
So-
67 total.
You see,
Oh,
No.
6, 7.
So then 33 is
No.
half damage for everybody who succeeded.
Sorry.
6, 7. How dare you?
No.
This is why I'm not a teacher anymore.
You will never
So-
escape.
you see Bula just get hit, crumple, collapse, and then just kind of like, and stand back up.
Resilient as hell.
Relentless endurance. She is at
Beautiful.
1 HP.
Okay.
So
Looks-
Um,
Not down to
the
Eidos.
Morrow gang
Yeah, you
failed.
Morrowing
Morroway
gang failed.
passed, and I'm going to be using Absorb Element to take half of the half.
Oh,
But we are still standing.
Okay. Let's see. Benji failed. Let's see how he fares. Benji's downed.
Ados, I don't think you're gonna make it.
no, no. You saw it, the cogs turning on mine.
Yeah.
Like Ados in fear looks agape up at the meteor and just takes it straight to the face.
Just
and
let it
he-
happen.
Yeah, he's down. Didn't move a
horrible.
muscle.
Yep.
Killian is
Your best
so
is still up.
Killian passed, and let me tell you guys something. If anyone has taken many fireballs to the face, it is Killian. He knows what's coming, and so he's also going to use absorb elements because he passed the save, so he's going to further reduce the fire damage on that. So How much is the fire damage there, Bobby? What was the total
It was
you got?
30.
If you were taking
Three?
half, it's 33.
33.
Total was 67.
So then, how much more do we take off with the absorb elements?
It becomes like 16.
Total?
Yeah.
Like total damage?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Nibble goes down, and because of that, one of the constructs shuts down. Nibble was holding a spell on one of the constructs.
No, not Nibble.
I know, poor Nibble. Let me knock down one of the constructs. I'm marking them as dead, but we can do death saves for them if we feel it needed. Hera also goes down, so does one of the constructs. They were not that strong in the first place as themselves. Where's my other construct? I don't even see it. There it is.
I do have a question once everybody has made their...
My stone golems had a good chunky amount of hit points, so they're both still up.
Swear to God, if Jawbone is still alive,
Crush that.
he is restrained and bound up. I know he failed, right? I think he failed the
Did fail, yeah.
Who?
Jawbone.
Jawbone.
Jawbone, yeah, he failed. Oh, he's dead. He's for sure dead. He like,
Thank-
Oh, thank
he
God.
like you can't even
God.
see him.
Hate that dude.
Turned into like powder. You hear the Arcanist kind of scream in glee, anger, all the above.
Bula just points at crushed Jawbone and goes, "Ha!"
At least I'm not afraid anymore.
Death is peaceful.
Seraphina did hit 0, but I think she just got the thing where if she's next to Glitterbell, she'll stabilize.
She will stay at 1 point. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, Seraphina's at 1.
Oh my gosh, so many of us at one.
This is a boss fight, baby.
Oh yeah.
Barda's Wraith. Let me check on that nonsense. Does it stay up? Does it even get to do anything? Oh my god. Yep. The Wraith stays up, but it downed her by half. She had exactly 67 hit points as a Wraith. Because she passed, she's at 33. That's crazy.
Barda.
Okay, and then I think I've almost gone through everyone. And then, yeah, Jawbone's dead. Let me mark him off. Okay, absolutely a devastating round for everybody here.
Okay, so my question is, I used my Relentless Endurance, but my Orcish Fury attack says that immediately after I use my Relentless Endurance trait, I can use my reaction to make one weapon attack. That makes sense. However, the thing next to me is dead. It doesn't say anything about being able to move. It just says make a weapons attack. So can
Do
I
you have any
move?
range? Do you have any ranged attacks? Like, can you throw your hand axe?
Yeah.
So I would say that would be your first bet. You could throw your hand axe at that nearest cultist,
Let's see.
or whatever other ranged attack you might have.
Thrown. Heck yeah! I can throw a hand axe.
That'll do it. I'll allow
Alright.
that.
So she goes down, she comes up screaming, she laughs at Jawbone, and then turns around and just chucks her hand axe at that other guy on the wall.
Mm-hmm. This one here, number 3.
Ooh,
Number 3.
love it. So that's gonna be 26 to hit.
That'll do.
That'll do, pig. And then, give me 2 seconds. There's so many fun things to do. So, that's her Orcish Fury attack. Okay, so then I can use Orcish Fury extra damage because this is a simple weapon. Yes, it says it's simple. So this is a simple weapon, so I can roll its damage twice.
Cool. Nice. Do you pick the highest, or does it add up?
No, it adds together. It's
Cool,
extra.
nice.
It's
Cool.
extra damage.
We love a barbarian orc.
Heck yeah. All right, so that is going to be, it was a 4 and a 5, and then I get to use my modifier, so +7. So, y'all, it's too late for math.
I'm over here in Central Time
16.
Zone, like it's so early.
It's so early. Sorry.
That was good. Oh, got me.
16 points of damage.
Nice. Okay. Not looking great. He's looking bloody. Both of the cultists who are still up are looking bloodied. Okay. That was crazy. Some of y'all are gonna have to get a little spicy here going forward. Benji is down, so I'm gonna roll for him a death saving throw. Unless, Bobby, do you want to do the honors for Benji?
I can. I wasn't expecting this.
You don't have to. I will if you don't want to. I'm gonna let you pick.
I
It's one of your
surely
guys'
will, and I'll
allies.
message you what I get.
That'll work. Okay, so there goes Benji's turn. Cultists are gonna go. They don't feel great that they don't have what's his name to heal anymore, but that means they can't waste their turns healing him. So, got it, Bobby. Thank you for sending. I will mark that up. They're gonna try and just do some more damage to you guys. Now that they don't have anybody near enough to heal. And there's only 2 left alive, right? Yep. One of them is gonna go for Thorgun Sandthane, the other one's gonna go for Bula, who just attacked him, and they're both just going in with their ranged attacks. Against Thorgun, it's a hit, so Thorgun, who was already looking bad, goes down to 0.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yikes. That's not good.
You've lost your giant ally. And these allies are important enough, I will have them rolling saving throw death saves for you guys as well. So I'm not gonna perma-kill him yet. Okay, the one going after Bula, let's see if he'll hit.
Dang sure better miss is all I'm saying.
That was an 11.
Oh.
Heck yes. Not gonna do it.
I'm gonna TPK y'all one of these days. I don't know how to balance. Okay, Eidos, death save, please.
You got it. Sending it your way.
Thank you very much. Okay, Marway, that's you. Got a lot of people downed and not a lot of healing.
I'm not ready for this.
I will say, because he's your ally, you would know Benji has a little bit of healing left in his tank if you can bring him up to help you bring some people back. So that might be a way to go, but I'm not going to tell you how to run your turn.
Okay. So we're gonna run as far as we can towards Benji. Sorry, Eidos, heart you, but
Hey, he's cuter than me. I get it.
right. And then we are going to use my Fey Touched Misty Step. Get over there. And Cure Wounds at first level on Benji.
Okay.
Where's my dice? You got me so shook if I don't know where my dice are. And now I'm throwing them on the floor. Goodness
This
gracious.
might be the meanest I've ever been.
They blended in. I'm having a moment here.
Take your time, baby.
It's gonna be 17 healing. That seems to be my healing number. I feel like the last 3 times I've cured wounds it's been 17.
Not a bad number.
So that's my bonus and my full action. But Hearth up there is still getting to attack this guy. Oh, for a 23.
23 hits.
And then the damage is just kind of there. It's gonna be 13 fire damage for the first hit.
Got it.
Dirty 20 for the second hit.
That hits.
Or 11 fire damage.
Nice. It looks pretty bad. Okay, anything
And
else from
that's
Norway?
it.
Okay.
Nope, that's it from me.
All right, beautiful. The stone golems, they've got the stone golems were attached to Thorgan Sandthane. So they shut down as well. Thorgan needs to be upped again for them to restart. They both disanimate.
Jawbone's dead.
Yeah, I'm marking them. I see him now. Credit where credit's due. Top of the order, the constructs are downed unless we can bring back our two gnome friends. Urbessa. Whew, Urbessa looks really, really, really messed up. That explosion really hurt her. But she's got some stuff left up her sleeve. She is going to, I think in a panic, she is going to go, and I'm going to let her do a medicine check on Thorgan to try and bring him back stable.
That's Barda.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Where's Urbessa?
Like, on the corner there.
Oh, right here.
Ah, thank you. I lost her under all the names. Okay, she's still got enough movement. Cool. I'm gonna let her do a medicine check on Thorgan and try and bring him back up to 1. Whew! She does it. One of those was a nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
He is only brought back up to stable, but he is no longer rolling death saves. And that means you'll get the stone golems back next turn. Uses her turn up, but she didn't have many people to hit anyway. Okay, Thorgun back up. He is going to just try and smash down this cultist over here.
Does he get back up with 1 hit point? Or is he
Medicine
just
check, does
stable?
that bring you to stable to 0 or 1? I thought I brought you back to 1, but is he? Oh, okay, he's just at 0 then. Okay, you're right. So you do not have the constructs back up and running.
I mean, as the DM, if you want to rule the nat 20 gets 1.
No, I'm gonna play by the rules this time. The rules that I don't know well enough. Okay, Killian, your turn.
All right. Killian takes a look at the battlefield, just kind of smoldering. I don't know if the like impact craters are there or whatever, but
yeah, this place has been pretty well wrecked. But I'm not gonna say it's rough terrain because that'd be a lot.
yeah. So just kind of like shell shocked a bit just from the concussive blast and all that.
I think all your ears are ringing. Yeah, for sure, concussions here.
Turns around and sees Barda there, and he's just like, do I have a concussion? What's going on?
Am I dead?
And what does Barda look like currently?
Barda looks like zombie Barda. Like she's still wearing her like choir cloak and habit. One of her eyes is like hanging out of the socket. I'm trying to think of how you guys killed her. Was it a bunch of chromatic orbs?
I don't remember.
Killian kill her?
She's got like slashing wounds, stab wounds. She looks like you guys have freshly killed her and that she's been rotting for a while. She looks like a wraith version of herself. Half ghost, half zombie, half Barda.
Yeah.
2/3. 1/3.
But looking past her, he sees Eidos on the ground, and he wants to head that way, but he will take great pleasure in killing Barda one more time. So he's going to, with just whatever strength that he has left in his hand, he's going to once again attack Barda with the whip. So that's going to be 13 plus 12, 25 to hit.
That hits.
And that's going to be, that's only going to be 7 radiant damage on the first strike, but because of absorb elements, I get an extra 2 fire damage against her. And I'll strike one more time against her. And that's going to be 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and that's going to be 4 plus 6, 10 radiant damage against her.
Very nice.
So as he is kind of slashing at her, he's making his way around her and heading towards Eidos. So he will take an opportunity attack if need be.
Yeah, she will. It's only a 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
And just very heavily lumbering over to Eidos, just kind of using every breath and muscle fiber in his body. Bonus action, I'll lay on hands on Eidos, and I'll put 5 points of healing into him.
Thank you kindly.
Yep, Eidos, you're prone, but you're alive.
Whew.
Yeah, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Seraphina, in the aftermath, what are you gonna do?
Does Seraphina have line of sight of Barda? Is she on the wall?
I was thinking Barda was on the ground.
Oh, okay. I can move.
Yeah, and she's a halfling, so I'm gonna say that no, unless you get up
Okay.
on the wall.
Yeah, Seraphina's gonna hop up, and she is going to target Barda with an Eldritch Blast. The first is, oh god, 9 to hit.
No, that's not enough.
The second one is, oh no, 11 to hit.
That's so sad. No.
This is the saddest day. Seraphina's gonna slump back down to
This is the
Gwen.
longest day of Seraphina's life.
Yeah,
It's been consistently a bad day.
she's expressionless and she's just resigned to her bad day.
No,
Horrible.
that's the worst.
And she has
Oh.
scales.
Oh,
She has scales.
Gross.
remind her. She's not thinking about that at this exact second. Thanks, Killian.
Always
But
think about my
her summons will go. Yeah, her summons is also having a bad first day as well. She's getting used to her riding crop. She will also target Barda, and so she has 2 cracks of her riding crop.
Go for it.
It is 12 to hit.
Just misses.
Okay, she has one more. Oh my gosh. 22 to hit.
That'll do. That'll do it.
Okay, with her first crack of her riding crop, she is going to give 1 second. 17 radiant riding
That's
crop
enough to do it.
damage.
That brings her down. Right, crap damage. The
Smacks
race
her.
just like dissolves in radiant BDSM light.
Nice.
Horrible. I love it. Okay.
And that's Seraphina's turn.
Okay. He managed to pull something off. Nicely done. Bula, your turn.
Alright. Sorry, y'all gotta quit saying things that I need to write down right before my turn. Alright, so Bula is going to run over to this guy, and is it an action to pick her axe back out of his chest? Or can she just do that? As a
I'm just gonna
bonus
I'm just gonna let you do it. 'Cause that's funny. And
So
cool.
she just runs at him screaming, and just like one continuous scream, just reaches forward, grabs her axe out of his flesh, and just
That's like a
pulls it
free object
back.
interaction. Yeah, for sure.
Right? She's like, "That's mine."
He's like, you threw it at me.
And then she kind of takes it. She kind of does a fun little like swirl in her hand and sticks that one back in its little holster on her belt, and says, "Well, I got a bigger one." And she pulls out her great axe, and she gonna hit him.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
I can't make
That's
this
like
up.
what, your fourth? That's
It's
your
like-
fourth this turn?
Listen, it's either 20s or 1s. That's literally all I've rolled tonight. 20s or 1s.
I love it. I love it. How dramatic.
So dramatic. So that's a 29 to hit. This little fella over here.
Yeah, that hits.
Legit. Okay, so I automatically get
Make sure.
12.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so starting with 12, and then... Oh, 12 plus 12, so 24 points of damage.
Okay.
So she kind of swiped him. I feel like after flourishing her axe and pulling that one came straight down. And then she's going to. He's on top of that wall, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dare we? Nah, she's just gonna take another swipe at the axe. She thought about pushing him off with the Ring of the Ram, but let's save that charge, that last charge I've got. Ew. What I got here? We're gonna spend a luck point to re-roll that attack. Oh my gosh. So it was a 4. I'm not cheating.
Wow.
I'm not cheating. Listen, I'm like the biggest proponent of like you get what you get.
I'm gonna tell you what I told my New Year's Eve one-shot group. If you cheat, have fun doing it.
But it's not fun. It's not fun if you cheat.
I believe that you did not cheat. I believe that sometimes you're just that lucky. That's awesome.
My Bula dice are just in it to win it today. Okay, so the first one was a 4. I used a luck point, rerolled it, got a nat 20, so that's 12 plus. Like, y'all, she's just real mad today. She's just real mad. She only has 1 hit point, and she's pissed about it. Okay, so so starting with 12, and then 10, and then 8. So 12 plus 18, what is that? Is that 30?
30.
Am I doing bad math? Okay.
No, that's 30.
Okay. So 30 points of damage on that one.
Good
And
job.
that one, she's coming sideways at him.
Put a big old cross on this guy. Big old plus
Yeah.
sign.
One
Not
down,
quite down, but he looks rough.
one across.
Beautiful.
And then she's gonna try to scream at him, coughs a little bit on all the phlegm and blood, and really just ends up spitting in his face.
Huh, horrible. I love it.
It was supposed to be
One point of psychic
intimidating.
damage.
It was supposed to be intimidating, but really it was just gross.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's deeply
Okay.
offended.
Legit. That's it. That's what she's doing.
Okay. It is the High Arcanist's turn.
Oh no.
Lucky for you all, she used up a lot of her 1 a day and 2 a day slots with that last turn. She used up a lot of that was her big bang. So she's got to go to some relatively regular attacks here. A lot of them are ranged. So let me do some measuring because she's going to be attacking.
And for the
from
record,
her
she's
bubble.
putting her bubble down, yes?
Yes, she has to drop her invulnerability bubble because she can't cast spells through it. Let me see. What am I looking for? 120. Ooh, you guys might get real lucky because Kara made a mistake.
Yay! A bank
None of
error.
you.
A bank
Why
error
don't
in
you
your
come down
favor.
here yourself?
Oh, wait, what? Yeah, okay. The way the map's tilted, it looks so different. Okay, so 120 could reach Pemwick. Oh, it doesn't reach Thorgun. Doesn't reach Aegis. Yeah, she can only go
Nice.
after Pemwick. Okay. Is
Penwick,
getting
no!
Oh no.
Who's that again?
Pemwick's not doing well. Yeah, he's one of the inventors, the last one standing.
He was my favorite.
okay. But this is not this is not anything crazy. It's gonna hit with a dirty 20. Oh, but for a gnome, that's still kind of a crazy amount of damage, so he goes down.
No.
My favorite. I knew so much about you. Your wife and children. Okay, Benji. Benji was brought back up by Marway. He knows that we've got some people needing some healing because he needed it himself. So he's gonna look around. He sees Eidos has been brought back up. Marway, how are you looking? He's gonna look you over first.
Ooh. I've got like 18 health left. It's not looking super great.
You don't look
They're
great.
probably
He's
not
not
the
happy
worst
about
of
that.
everyone.
He's really not happy about that, but he sees some people with 1 hit point worth of damage. So he's gonna look at you and say, like, Mr. Marway, I know you're not feeling good, but it looks like Bula's not feeling any better. Can I go kind of like give her a hand?
Maraway, who
Himself
has
is, like,
actively
broken
made
ribs.
very deliberate comments that he will always choose the people over Benji, saw that action and it just stars again.
And Benji doesn't even kind of wait for your response, hops down from the wall, and does he have enough movement to get to Bula? I think he should. Yeah, he can get there. Good. Yeah, he's got to help out your girl Bula.
Thank you.
He says, Bula, we gotta have some real good dinner after this.
And she just kind of, she's real haggard, real worn, just torn at the seams, bleeding, and she just looks at him. She's like, "Yeah!" Can't tell the good from the battle rage.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to decide. He could give more people a little, or he could give you a chunk. Eidos, Killian, what are you two at? Eidos, you're at 1, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
at
I'm good.
1. Oh, he's
Yeah.
at 5. You got 5.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's correct.
He's got to keep Bula up. You guys can handle yourselves, right?
Yeah. No,
Sure.
got this.
Yeah, Bula, you're gonna take 23 with a 2nd level cure wounds. 23 hit points back.
23. That
He says-
feels
he
a
says-
little better.
You gotta go do some damage, because this is a cluster duck if I've ever seen one.
Whack.
Yeah. A cluster quack, if you will. It's weird, I can't say the word quack. Okay, I'm seeing if he has any kind of bonus actions he can do to help anybody. I don't think he does. Oh, actually, he's gonna say, I'm gonna be around, but you can't see me, and he gives you a salute, Bula, and disappears. You can hear him standing there going, I'm here, I'm just playing, I just don't want to get hit again. But he turns invisible.
Oh, okay.
Cool, dude.
He just wants to protect himself. He needs to stay up to give him heals. Okay. Cultist's turn. The one next to Bula, good thing he got you healed, because that cultist doesn't like it. He's gonna try and hit ya.
At me, bro.
Pulls out that radiant blade, and unfortunately, you're not the only one who can roll a nat 20, because that was a nat 20 for me, for a 29.
Oh.
Okay, that was only 11 slashing.
Okay, 11 slashing,
Raging.
so 5. Okay.
Mhm.
I was about to say, so I can half that. I can slash that slashing damage.
And then, ooh, I rolled low on that one too. That's only 9 radiant.
9 radiant to me.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Bless Benji. Okay. Okay.
Okay. And then the one up by Thorgun is actually pretty annoyed by Hearth. So he's gonna turn to Hearth and take a hit at Hearth. That's a 16 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay. That's gonna be 12 slashing damage plus. That's a lot of ones. 12 radiant damage. For a total of 24. And Eidos, that's you.
Okay. Eidos will look up at Killian and say, "Thank you. I'll always be in your debt."
No problem, my friend. We have to finish this.
Do you want me to cast haste on you?
Let's do this.
It gives him a bunch of extra actions and stuff, doesn't it?
Huh?
Doesn't that give him a bunch of extra actions and whatnot?
Oh yeah. He's gonna go super fast. He's gonna whip these boys up into shape.
Hey, boy.
Alright. Eidos, still on the ground, will put his hands on Killian's chest and cast haste. You now. Oh, I didn't have to do that. But I still do it. There are no. You don't have to touch a person. Anyway, Your speed is doubled. You get +2 to armor class. You get advantage on dexterity saving throws. Man, you get an extra action on each of your turns. And you can only do it to kick ass, apparently. So that's all you, baby. And yeah, after that, I'll reach into my bag and pull out this random potion of healing I just discovered I had, and drink that right up. Leave my bonus action. 6 + 2. It's 8 points of healing. And I believe that is my turn. Oh, I'm gonna stand up. I'll stand up and I'm gonna get the hell away from that lady on the sword. That's 20 feet. Wait, half my movement. Yeah. There we go. 15 feet. And now that's my turn.
Okay, awesome. Marway, you're up.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna do some real fun stuff today. First things first. Hearth, we're gonna take an attack of opportunity. Hold on, we might actually not have to. Give me just a second. Let me double check one thing. No, I can't. Yeah, so Hearth will take an attack of opportunity from this guy.
Okay. That'll hit with a 25.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got 5 slashing and 16 radiant.
Perfect. We're still good to go. The plan is still active. And she is going to use the dash action and fly over to pick up Killian. And we are going to fly.
We're going on an adventure!
She is pissed. She is angry. And now, just for fun,
Am I on Hearth? Am I on Hearth technically, or picked up by Hearth?
Yeah.
Whee!
Just for funsies. Crap, I can't
Eagles
do
are
this
taking
to
you to
both
Mount
of you.
Doom.
If Killian is on Hearth's back, can she act as cover for him? As a large creature?
I'll allow it. It's clever use. Say she just kind of keeps her
Perfect.
body and head angled so that she would take damage instead of him. She will take damage if anything's directed at him, but yeah.
Perfect. I'm sorry, Killian. I hope this pays off. I really do. I'm going to use my Magic Initiate Cleric Sanctuary on Hearth so that she cannot be attacked while this approach is happening.
You're crazy! I love it!
This
This is what
and
happens when
just
we
for
work as a
fun
team.
measure, I'm gonna run up, and since that technically is not a leveled spell, I am going to slap a Cure Wounds onto Hearth, just in case she does get hit with something. I don't want her dropping him.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Very clever.
Woo! We got some good rolls too, people. It's gonna be 23 health back to Hearth.
Very nice. A little bit of insurance.
So half cover gives me what, 2 AC? Is that half cover?
Yeah.
Alright. And haste also gives me 2 AC?
Yeah.
Alright. Just so I know what I'm sitting at.
You guys are crazy. This is awesome. I'm
We're gonna
obsessed.
back up just a little bit. And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, nuts. Back to the top of the order here. Irbessa, she's gonna see that you guys are cooking up a plan and you're working together instead of trying to do things separately. So she is going to see Killian hop on that bird. She is going to, yeah, she can throw something for you. Killian, she doesn't know what'll help you the most. She's gonna throw you a thunder scream. It's the little device that she put in her mouth and blasted thunder damage out with in a cone. So you've got this little damage. You can use it if you so choose. and directed. You'll have a 30-foot cone originating from you, and each creature in that area has to make a Constitution save, or else they take a bunch of thunder damage.
All
and
right.
get pushed. So you have that if you need it. She throws that up to you. I'm gonna say that's essentially her like using that, which is not necessarily her whole action. So she's also gonna use her big ol' claw to go after that cultist. She's so mad. Unfortunately, she is so mad that was an @1. Okay. Killian, that's your turn.
All right. So
Cue the
because
guitar solo.
because I'm on Hearth, like technically, how would movement work in this situation? Because I'm currently
It's
like
on Hearth's turn.
on Hearth's turn. So I'm currently in the air, right? Where I'm at.
You can always defer your turn to Hearth's turn too if you wanted to save your stuff for after Hearth moves. You can like hold your actions and whatnot if you want to. But go
Yeah.
ahead.
Let me think what I can do. What's Hearth's travel speed there?
Next turn we will be about right here, which leaves you about 35 feet.
Okay.
30 feet from the point. If you got some kind of bombastic jump.
Just launch myself out there. All right, so what I will do is on top of Hearth, I'm going to use I'm going to use thaumaturgy and just give like a huge battle cry that just echoes through this whole place. Getting ready to just getting ready to go because I don't want to
Okay.
use anything else just yet.
Okay, roll an intimidation check for me.
All right.
I'll roll for 2 cultists and the High Arcanist, see if they can beat you.
19.
That's a good roll. My rolls were a 6 for one cultist, a 5 for the other, and a 17 for the High Arcanist. All 3 are intimidated. So I'll say that will give you advantage against any of them when your turn comes. Or
All
when
right.
your next turn comes. For a round.
Dude,
Wonderful.
I need the image of Killian with a chain whip on the back of this Firebird spray painted on the side of a van. That sounds badass.
Yeah, that's the background for my next band that's going to be
Oh.
on the drum kit.
For sure.
Absolutely.
That's metal.
Yeah, the band's called Celestial Dominatrix.
As this episode will be called.
Yeah,
Shoot. Okay, Killian, anything else you're not holding?
No, that's kind of all I got currently.
Okay, cool. Seraphina, you're up.
Okay, Seraphina is going to target this cultist by Bula with an Eldritch Blast. And one is 18 to hit.
That hits.
And then the second one is 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, the first one is 14 damage.
Very nice.
And the second one is 10 damage.
Down to single digits.
Okay, so now Seraphina's Celestial Dominatrix is going to move back maybe. If she moves towards like here, would she still have line of sight of the Arcanist?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, she'll move back a little bit. Right here. She's feeling pretty good. After she got her first strike, and she's gonna like kind of like squint across the room to see if she can like see the Arcanist. And she's gonna try. She does like a couple practice cracks of her riding crop, and she's going to try to hit the Arcanist.
Okay.
And it's gonna, okay, let's see if it works. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh, okay, she has one more. Hold on. I'll do the second strike, and then we'll see if we can get damage. The second one is 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, so she gets one crack of her riding crop, and let me see what that is. That is 15 radiant riding crop damage.
Very nice. Painful. She looks bad. She's hurting.
She looks very smugly at the Arcanist.
Okay, cool. Anything else from Sarah?
That's the end of her turn.
Awesome. Okay, Bula, you're up.
Okay. All right, so she's not looking out that way. What she's looking is what's right blasted in front of her. So she's going to go ahead and try to take out this thing.
All right.
She is going to pull out. She's going to great axe this thing again. Dog. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Yes, it does. 18 points of damage.
Downed. Done.
Dead,
Beautiful.
squished goo.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. Well, there's that. So she just absolutely annihilates this thing with one more big swipe of her big axe, and then she just kind of turns like, "What else can I get to?"
You can't see him, but he's still standing there. Benji just goes, "Yeah, Bula." This is why I bring you back.
So she's already looking for things, and then she's like, "What the?" just immediately like. Ah! So really, the only thing left is there's another
You've got a
cultist, up
cultist
here,
over here, and you've got High Arcanist up on the sword.
and the High Arcanist, and that's all we've got left. So she sees the High Arcanist, and there's that big gap. She can't get there. She knows that. She has no ranged stuff. She sees Killian kind of fly by on a bird. She's like, "Yeah, he's got that. I'm not."
It looks weird.
So instead, what she's going to do is she is going to head over this way. Let me just see what movement I've got. Okay. So I think if she's going to be hurdling these walls and stuff, then she can make it to about... She can make it to about here.
Yeah. So you got line of sight on the cultist that's up on that wall.
She does. Can she throw something?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah. If you've
or
got enough
is-
actions, yeah.
Is that little
Your best is short enough. No, the cultist is a full like human size, and her best
Mhm.
is a little gnome, so you can throw it right over top of her head.
Okay,
Should be
great.
your way.
So she's gonna run and vault over walls and then pull out a hand axe and just
Beautiful. Do it. He's also not looking great.
Okay. That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it does hit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 8 points of damage though.
Okay, it's something.
She's gonna come get that hand axe though.
He looks so scared.
She just like points at him. That's mine. All right, that's it.
Okay. It is the High Arcanist's turn again. But once again, she's used up a lot of her magical abilities here. So she's just going to... Measure here. I don't know that she's got anybody in her range either. Except for Killian. She just has to go for Hearth and Killian. So yeah, she'll go for the bird. So Marway,
She'll need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Perfect, okay. That was a 3 on the die for 10.
She cannot attack Hearth.
My god. Okay, so does that waste her attack?
No, she
Can
gets
she
to
go for
select
Killian?
another target.
Okay, she's gonna go for Killian, but Killian, take into account all of your cover and all that good stuff.
Yep.
That was a 2 on the die for 12 to hit.
That does not hit because we do a sweet barrel roll in the sky.
Oh yeah. You guys are rocketing at her, and she is just like a slew of curses. She is mad. Benji's turn. He is going to he'll lose his invisibility, but he will go ahead and run a he's gonna run over, get as close as he can to Marway. Marway, he'll give you a first level cure wounds.
Oh.
Or that was a good roll for 19. Okay, the cultists are gonna go. Sorry, the one that's left alive. Going for Thorgun. No, he's downed. Never mind, he's going for Urbessa. He misses her. She dodges deftly. Eidos, you're up.
Eidos is going to hop up on this. That was 20. And do a little hop skip over here. And he's gonna Emperor Palpatine witch bolt this last cultist. Try to get over Urbessa here. As electricity jumps from his fingertip and does a 27 hit.
Yeah.
Cool. 3d12. So, no, that's unwise. Okay. 18, 19. 19 points of lightning damage.
Nice. Death's door, so close to dead.
Ah, damn, so close. All right.
This guy's hard to
That-
take down.
That was it for me.
Okay. Marway.
All right. So first things first, we're going to have Hearth and Killian making their way downtown, flying very fast.
Faces passing their
80
Arcanist mount.
feet.
Whee!
Excellent. Following that, Marway is going to move up a little bit. And I actually can summon Huthamer multiple times. With my wild shape charges. So we're gonna summon him 30 feet away from me. For my action. And his movement will get him here. And as a bonus action from my part, we're going to have Huthamer teleport the 15 feet closer.
Shoo! Okay. Freaking awesome.
Which, I mean, technically with Killian, or with this being a large creature, you could get on the other side of Hearth and leap to this sword.
I'm using
Just
its.
say,
I'm gonna run for the tail.
Wing.
With the wing, just one wing to the other.
wing out, your feet as you run across the flaming wing, just scattering little autumn flaming leaves behind you, almost like a explosion. And then Marway's gonna bippity boppity back up, cause I'm not looking to get hit by anything at this point. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Getting Killian
Nice.
as close as possible.
Yeah, wild. Okay. Your Bessa tried to swing at the cultist and missed. So that's Killian's turn.
All right. Can I make this distance, Kara, with a super sweet jump and I'm hasted?
Yeah, for sure. That's an easy jump.
Absolutely. So, yeah, so just kind of as her kind of banks a little bit in front of this large stone sculpture's sword, Killian's gonna like just go from one end of the wing and take off lightning fast with the haste and jump in front of this lady. Oh.
As you land and make eye contact, Killian, you get a flash in your mind. It's almost like she's weak enough. You are empowered enough by Oasis at this moment. And just like righteous fury and vengeance for your friend Seraphina. You two mind link for a split second. And what you see is Seraphina's lifeless body on a table. Not long before this. And you see this woman casting a resurrection spell upon her. Go ahead and finish your turn.
All right. I will attack this lady with the whip. So, did I get any advantage or anything against this person at some point? I forget.
Let me see if it's for me.
No, I don't think yours is just I get an extra attack from you, but
Yeah.
all right. So the first attack is going to be 17 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh, very nice.
Heck yes.
So that's going to be 9 radiant damage. I'm just gonna keep going until you say to stop.
She's like this much.
Yeah. All right, 19 to hit.
That hits.
And on this one, I'm gonna put in second level thunderous smite against her. So for the damage, it's there you go, max damage. So 12 radiant damage, and then 9 thunder damage, and she has to make a strength saving throw.
She can't because she's dead. She's dead, my dude.
Well,
How do you
she's
wanna do this?
so, I see the image, that brief flash of Seraphina actually being dead and then resurrected. I feel Ados's magic kind of just like coursing through like adrenaline, just picking up my strikes. The first slash with the whip, puts her at death's door, and then cocks back the whip, and with a loud snap that just reverberates through the entire forge here, she gets blown back off of this structure and sent careening down into the lava below.
Oh yeah, she does. Oh man. Yeah, she isn't quite dead when she hits the lava, but boy is she dead when she does. You have smout this woman beyond anything anybody could come back from.
And then I just kind of Killian just buckles down on one knee as he feels like Ados's magic leave his body, and he gets just exhausted immediately.
Yeah, and okay, that's nuts. That's where we're gonna call it for tonight.
Oh, yeah. That's badass.
You guys have not easily but successfully taken out 2 of the Council of the Union, which is huge. So good job, congratulations. We'll talk about the outcome of this next week. So come on back, everybody, next Monday, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. See what else these guys can get up to. I'm sure there's more trouble out there.
Oh, yeah, good job, Knights.
Woo!
Bye-bye.
Happy New Year!